So after almost a year and a half, fans are finally allowed back into football stadiums for the finale of the 2020 to 2021 football season. We're in the last two games and maybe not even a win here could win the Manchester United the Premier League title. They need favours from others. It's from Old Trafford and it's live. It's a football day. It's the penultimate game of the 2020 to 2021 football season. And finally, for the first time in over a year, we welcome the fans back to Old Trafford. And boy, what a welcome they're about to get, because the last two games are going to be absolute nail-biters for these people today. Manchester United, 82 points, ahead on Liverpool by goal difference. But Liverpool have a crucial game in hand following their FA Cup journey. Well, Gregg Popovich's season hangs on these final two games against Wolverhampton Wanderers and Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur is where this season began, where Manchester United won by 4-1 against Jose Mourinho. He's going to end the season against Spurs and Ryan Mason, who is now a Europa League finalist this season. What a phenomenal story that is. And Manchester United back to face Wolves for the first time since Wolves eliminated them from the FA Cup, which started this horrible rut that Manchester United have been in, and their season now hangs by a thread. They have one simple objective. They need to win these games now. David De Gea back in goal for the Premier League for the first time in over a month. Dalot, De Ligt, Lindelof and Shaw, and with Fernandes, Edwards, Pogba and Jesse Lingard, Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford up front for them. And I think for Wolves, the one change, or the two changes from the team that beat Manchester United in the FA Cup, Adama Traore makes a start, and I think it's Declan Docker partnered up there with Ruben Neves. And well, here we go. Manchester United simply have to win. They can't afford to drop points in these last two games. With Liverpool having a game in hand, this is one that Manchester United must win to keep their title hopes alive. If they don't, then Liverpool may just have the advantage going into the final day. And if Manchester United are to lose here and Liverpool win the game in hand and then win the penultimate game they take part in, that will make Liverpool champions and nothing Manchester United could do about it. This is literally a must-win game for Manchester United. And Fernandes crosses it in. Nothing doing. What has happened to Manchester United, no one knows. It has been such a great mystery over what has happened in the last third of the season to Manchester United. The season's fallen apart. The Bayern Munich loss isn't so heavy, but they fought really hard, Manchester United, and that time it just wasn't enough. In earlier parts of the season, nobody ever would have been worried about Manchester United in a losing position because they always found a way to bounce back, but that Wolves defeat in the FA Cup has really knocked the team for six, and they really just haven't recovered since. And even bar some standout performances from Dean Henderson in particular, the scoring has dried up. Now here's Marcus Rashford with an early free kick, and he scored one earlier in the year. The fans in the background, it's so good to see them back. It really is. Let's hope we can treat them to a final two games of such wonderful stuff to end the season. Here comes Marcus Rashford with a free kick. And Patrico makes a good save. Such an air of confidence about Marcus Rashford when he steps up in this scenario. And good save by Patrico. He's reaching for it. Wonderful save. There's Bruno Fernandes with the resulting corner. Matis De Ligt with his head. Oh, it just will not go in for Manchester United these days. Matis De Ligt, free header. He didn't put it on target. Oh. the scoring has dried up. And it's something that a lot of Manchester United fans feared. The ones I talked to today said, yeah, it's pretty much as we expected. You know, the goals have dried up and now they're paying for it. And they are. It definitely gives either Popovich or any possible replacement he has an idea of what to do in the next transfer window. They need backing from the owners first, and well, the owners did not have it easy earlier in the crowd, but Gregg Popovich did. Gregg Popovich was cheered to the rafters when he walked out earlier. It doesn't matter what the team has been through in this final third of the season, Gregg Popovich has been unanimously loved at Old Trafford. And Manchester United are a group of fans that are probably the most loyal in the world when it comes to backing their managers. Some say to a fault, I say, bring it on. And will Popovich stay or will he not? That's going to be the question now. Legit gets absolutely took out by Traore, and he's going to get booked. There's no way he can't, and he hasn't actually. The referee's given him a warning. I think, to be fair to Traore, I think he was going for the ball, because the ball had actually come loose off the legit, and I think that's what Traore was kind of saying, like, I was going for the ball, and the referee, thankfully for Traore, saw his point. Here's it to Fernandes. Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford. The goals have literally dried up for them this season. And Henwood even scored a penalty against Bayern Munich. And Rashford, and was that save by Patrico? It was. It's a good save. And if there was ever... We all thought that they'd steadied the ship a few matches ago. But it's all fallen apart since then. Fernandes with the resulting corner. Matis Dealership with his head, and he scored it. And he goes straight to the fans. Matis Dealership with his head again. 1-0 to United. That's exactly what they need to do. Fernandes, perfect corner, bang. Matis Dealership scores the first goal since fans returned. And he went straight to them. And they love it. He's made such a difference, even if United's defensive record has been somewhat abysmal. But he's made such a difference. And one more defender would probably do it for United. They need depth at that position, for sure. But they've also got a scorer in Matis Dealership. Manchester United 1, Wolves 0. Shaw to Pogba. Now this is a crucial game for Manchester United to win. They need to win this game. I don't think they even have to care how they're going to do it, as long as they do. Because Liverpool do have that game in hand over them. And if Manchester United were to drop points and Liverpool were to win it, it would make it very difficult. And if they lost Manchester United this game and Liverpool went on to win those two games, it would all be game over. And it looks like Popovich may just win this league by the skin of his teeth. Of course, Liverpool, don't forget, even if Manchester United win here, it will be 3 points, and then Liverpool will go on to win and win again, and they will be 3 points clear at the top. So it is a win situation for Manchester United, but they need to beat Spurs as well. And Ryan Mason has done a tremendous job with that Spurs side. He's now a Europa League finalist with them. Pogba. There it is. And with the cross, Legit gets there. And it's been what we've been saying all year, is that Legit and Lindelof make Manchester United a lot better defensively, and that has held true this season. Holding. A win, and a draw would do it for Liverpool. Manchester United just have to keep winning and just hope that someone can do them a favour. When Leeds did them a favour, Manchester United lost to Everton. It's a wonderful ball, but he's going to be way offside surely. Well, the Manchester United goal is exactly what Manchester United need, but they need to score more. They need to make it comfortable, because their leaking of goals is definitely a document for the season. Here's Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Neves. Full ball from Neves to Adama Traore. Traore with the cross and Lindelof heads away. For a corner. Set pieces, Manchester United's real weakness this season. That's going to be deal with this one as Neves delivers. And De Gea punches it clear. Caddy. And Bowley. And I don't think Raul Jimenez is up front for Wolves today. And Manchester United will be happy about that, because Raul Jimenez scored 4 in the FA Cup exit. Nudge. Edwards. Now Greenwood. Greenwood twisting and turning. Probably more eager to keep the ball. Edwards. He's lost it. What was he doing? He's taking too long with it. And his opponents. Now Johnny. Neves. Away by Lindelof. Or to Lindelof rather. Well, Lindelof has lost it. And here is Raul Jimenez. Away by Manchester United. Lingard. Rashford. Oh, Greenwood, he snatched it. For Johnny, not quite. Rashford did though. Bruno Fernandes. Just keep the ball away from Wolves, Manchester United. That's all they have to do. It's easier said than done. Luke Shaw has had a stunning season. Puts the ball in. Mason Greenwood with his head. Oh, that would have made it comfortable, wouldn't it? I think everyone was expecting Mason Greenwood to bang that in with his foot. He with his head instead. He wasn't far off either. Popovich. Just waiting. A lot of people saying if he does leave, it will be announced after the season is over and evaluated. No word from the owners or any of the board for Manchester United on the subject. It's just firmly focused on the end of the season, because it has been something that they've really found difficult this year. They used up all the assets in the first half when they were winning games and scoring goals for fun. It's all been used up, and now at the end of the season they have nothing left. Adama Traore has done brilliantly there. And David De Gea has gathered it up. Bruno Fernandes. Mason Greenwood. What we done? Marcus Edwards. Now Marcus Rashford. And was he fouled? Referee says no. Bruno Fernandes. Mason Greenwood to Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. And now here's Raul Jimenez. It's a great ball. More than I've hoped and expectation. And then the man is offside. Well, Wolves have had a stunning season. Let's not forget that. Nuno has been absolutely terrific with this Wolves side. And he's been in the hot seat to replace Ryan Mason if Ryan Mason isn't wanted by Spurs, which in their situation, why wouldn't you want him? Fernandes just gone all the way here. The referee's not going to pull it back for a foul. Probably because Fernandes didn't make a meal of it. Jesse Lingard. Neves. So Manchester United no longer will be the champions of Europe. They are the reigning champions of Europe for now, but they will lose the crown for the start of next season. They still could be the Premier League winners. It is a bit of a tight rope though. And they are the Carabao Cup winners, let's not forget. And the Super Cup winners actually, but they won't have that either. Because obviously they can't win the Champions League or the Europa League. But nothing can take that away from them. It'll always be etched in the history books. That's what history books are for. Gregg Popovich has won the biggest football competition in Europe. There's no denying that, you know. He's won the third biggest competition in Europe, even though the Super Cup isn't really a competition as such. He's won the Carabao Cup, and he still could win the league here. Gregg Popovich has won trophies at this club. That's one thing that no one can ever take away from him, no matter how bad it has got this year. And that's what those people are happy about. They want him to stay for a fifth season, but I think Gregg Popovich has probably reached the end of his tether, really. I think that Super League... Oh, what a goal by Luke Shaw! And he goes to the fans as well. Oh, Luke Shaw, one of the most deserving scorers of the season. In front of the stands, in front of the fans. Luke Shaw, a tremendous header. Wide open in the corner. Patrico's not reaching it. And Manchester United may just still win this league yet. They need favours from others to do it. But what a goal by Luke Shaw. That's the most deserving one of the season. And I think that's Luke Shaw's first goal of the season. It certainly is. And it's probably the most deserving because that man has come on leaps and bounds under Coach Popovich. Manchester United 2, Wolves 0. And we're just about reaching the final moments of the first half here. And Manchester United have responded to their setbacks. They're going to win the league by the skin of their teeth. But they will take it. They had a very bumpy ride in the last month or so. And every time the ship looked steadied, it would fall apart again. This is a crucial win for Popovich's men, but he needs favours from others. As the ball goes out, and Manchester United have a 2-0 lead over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Luke Shaw, one of the goal scorers, Bruno Fernandes with the other, and that has put Manchester United in a commanding position. Manchester Legit with the other, my apologies. Manchester Legit and Luke Shaw, two defenders, have put United in front. Figures. Manchester United 2, Wolves 0. No scores at all. What? Oh, how am I going to know? Great. Well, welcome to the second half here at Old Trafford. Full to capacity with the fans back in the stadium. Unfortunately, we have no other goals to speak about because the other games haven't been played yet. So we're not going to know until later if this win is significant in Manchester United winning this title. But it will go a long way. If Liverpool win both games in hand though, if this game and the game in hand, then they're going to need to win and hope Liverpool lose. What a story that would be. Luke Shaw. Lingard. Marcus Rashford has powered past his man. And the Manchester United of old has turned up today. Mason Greenwood. And Mason Greenwood was on the rise through the ranks in the scoring chart. But it looks like Sadio Mane and Harry Kane are going to fight out at the top of the scoring chart for the Golden Boot. No clean sheets have been scored by United this season. Very few. And Matthijs de Ligt again. 3-0. Game over. Matthijs de Ligt is amongst the goals today. Another 2 goals for him. And all of a sudden now, Manchester United are scoring from corners. Again, a free header. Where's the Wolves team that beat them in the FA Cup? Because they're struggling. And Matis de Ligt has given Manchester United some hope. 3-0, the game's over. And, well, these fans are in a ruckus mode at the moment, as they're seeing their team absolutely decimate Wolverhampton Wanderers today. Unbelievably, 5 goals for Matis de Ligt in the league this season. There's no doubt that he has improved this Manchester United side defensively. They just need more. But after all of this, maybe, just maybe, Manchester United could still pull this off. On the final day of the Premier League season, Manchester United will end where it began, at Spurs, at the Spurs Stadium. And boy, what a story. Ryan Mason, such a brilliant second half of the year since he came in after Jose Mourinho was sacked following the Super League controversy. Pedro Neto is coming on for Podence. And substitution. Traore now to Degendawa. That's a good ball. Neto puts it into the box. Degendawa with a great header. And 3-1, and another clean sheet goes backing for Manchester United. Again, it's crosses and set pieces they've struggled with this year. Well, the Wolves fans are celebrating. And, well, that's a great header. David De Gea probably should be saving it. Would Dean Henderson have saved that, do you think? Well, that's a great header, to be fair. And Dean Henderson has conceded his fair share of goals too. But is it going to spur a Wolves comeback? Because they need to do it and Liverpool need it. So now it's 3-1. And we'll have to see what the rest of the half brings. Manchester United keep this lead. Wasn't Samidu to Zaz. Now Traore. And Neto. It's gathered by De Gea. Traore. And Dallo and Lindelof, and it's come loose. And the referee's given a free kick. Lindelof to De Ligt. Pogba. Well, in the reverse fixture against Jose Mourinho and Spurs at the beginning of the season, Manchester United won by 4 goals to 1 or 4 goals to 0. So there's no reason why they can't do that again. And they need favours from Liverpool's opponents now. The title is somewhat out of their hands, believe it or not. They just need to keep winning, and they've done so today so far anyway. Wolves' final game of the season will be at Craven Cottage. It doesn't really have a lot of significance, mind you. Spurs and Manchester United might have a lot of significance. I don't think Spurs can win the title where they are. Or maybe they could. Ruben Neves. Spurs need to win to keep their hopes alive as well. If Spurs win, they're going to be right in the driver's seat on the final day. And if they beat United, who knows? Greenwood. And out comes Fernandes, and he went down, and the fans are very vocal. Oh, we have missed that. The fans are vocal. They think Fernandes went down and should be awarded a penalty. I wonder what they would think of all the decisions with handballs and penalties we've had this season, because there's been an abundance of them. We could get highlights out of it. Here's Adama Traore. Gea just throws it out to a Wolves player. That was awful. By message to legit there. Run out to Pogba. Traore gets the better of Pogba. What on earth is that about? Well, Jimenez is not going to get the better of message to legit, I'm afraid. And Luke Shaw went down. Lindelof made sure it didn't go in. Adama Traore, he's caused Man United a load of problems. And I think he's been seeked by United probably next summer. And David De Gea approving. It's a good looking ball there, and Bruno Fernandes just about getting a nick to it. Nothing else. There's Bruno Fernandes, he's away. And Fernandes saved by Patrico. Greenwood. Nope. Greenwood and Rashford have struggled to get amongst the goals for the last third of this year. Oh, and Neto has beaten Dallo for dust, and he's kept the ball. Wonderfully done by Neto. And he's gone past the Lindelof, and Rao hits De Ligt in the face. And the ball is finally countered by De Gea. And De Ligt, well, he took a hit for the team there, to be fair. Ouch. He's okay, he's up and moving. That guy's a brick. Ekendawa. Oh, there's a foul there. The referee is going to put it back for the foul. The free kick. And Ruben Neves, ever dangerous. This could be a very crucial free kick if Neves can put it in here. And I think Manchester United know what's coming. A Ruben Neves special. And Ruben Neves has, as we said, been a firm favourite of Coach Popovich. Never got to sign him. Will he show him why Popovich wanted him so much? Here he comes. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, and Ruben Neves. That's really unfortunate. But he really did show why Popovich had wanted him so much. What a hit by Ruben Neves. Hits the post. Doesn't beat De Gea. Terrible luck, but well struck. And here he is again. And here's Neto. And here's Ekendawa. De Ligt tries to avoid handball because the referees have been very strict on handball this season. Even some that are rather questionable and not really handball at all, or really can't be avoided per se. Oh, and Bruno Fernandes just played Mason Greenwood in beautifully, but Greenwood is offside. Double substitution for Manchester United as Alex Telles will be coming on for Justin Lingard, and Alassane Plea will be making way for, or Mason Greenwood will be making way for Alassane Plea. Mason Greenwood just hasn't looked at it in the second half of the season. We were wondering if his injury would amount to some problems, and early on it didn't look like it, but as the season's gone on, it probably has somewhat. Telles, who's probably going to be playing left winger the majority of his time on the pitch, and he's done a pretty good job of it when he's had to put in a cross, so it would be a good option. I think Manchester United are short another winger, to be fair. Hello, Rashford, it's in, and that is game over, except he's offside. Oh, Marcus Rashford is offside. Well, what happened here? It's from a cross from Dallo, and Rashford is offside there. That's unfortunate. Neto. Holding, and they keep it in. And Neto's gone. Now tries to bring it in short, and penalty given. Another handball, surely. Oh, let's see this one. Probably as controversial as all the others, to be fair. Well, yeah, I'd give that one. I don't think Shaw meant to hit it with his arm coming out, but he does so. And Raul Jimenez will take the penalty against David De Gea. And David De Gea was saved with his leg. And the rebound has been banged in by Raul Jimenez. Oh, and that's really unfortunate for David De Gea. Raul Jimenez has put it in. And Manchester United are about to blow a 3-0 lead, which is really just the story of their season. Well, at least the last half of it. Well, David De Gea, splendid save with his knee. Raul Jimenez putting it in. And David De Gea, unfortunately, couldn't hit the rebound. Well, Nuno has had a great time of it against Wolves, to be fair. At Wolves, to be fair. Raul Jimenez has given Wolves a lifeline. Manchester United 3, Wolves 2. They were 3-0 up at the end of the first half. Well, at least the penalty was actually correctly given. It's not been the case a lot of the times this season, even the ones for Manchester United. Oh, Jimenez. And Adama Traore. And Sané played to Paul Pogba. Marcus Rashford. And he's skimmed past them all. Marcus Rashford. Oh, how is Marcus... Oh my goodness. Manchester United strikers are getting nowhere. It's the defenders that are scoring. Marcus Rashford's form has been abysmal. And Bolly. Adama Traore beating Luke Shaw for pace, but not in terms of defending. And Manchester United are facing a nervy last 2 minutes here, because if they drop points, this put Liverpool and Spurs in the driver's seat to fight for the league title next week. Corner. Manchester United have struggled with these all day. It's a goal kick. I'm not even going to question anything anymore in this game. Anyway, Rashford to play. And play is away. Great stop and go. Oh. Even Plea can't score anymore. Where had the shooting gone for Manchester United? They used to be so prolific. 109 plus goals. I think they're on 112 now. Surely it can't all be for nothing. But it might just be. Wolves still have time to grab an equaliser here. And now here they come with Adama Traore again, who's given Wolves or Manchester United some real headaches. And now they have a corner. And Neves. And the ball has gone everywhere. It's gone all the way to Alassane Plea outside the box, and he's gone down. That's a foul. And he's going to get booked. I think that is the right decision. Johnny is going to get booked there. Manchester United winning by the skin of their teeth, it seems, but we've got 8 minutes of added on time, which sounds ludicrous. But here we go then. Now Bruno Fernandes has gone down. And Pogba gets the ball, and now he's running with it. Paul Pogba to sell it. It just will not go in. It will not go in for anyone other than Mathis de Ligt at the moment. It just will not go in. Wolves on the verge of a rather miraculous comeback if they can get one more. And it would change the complexion of the title race completely, because Liverpool really would be in the driver's seat then. 2 wins and they would actually win it. Marcus Rashford. Smothered. He's gone down in the box. No pen. No pen given. Someone is just... I'm just astounded. Anyway, Luke Shaw. And David De Gea picks it up. And I think there could have been a question of handball against Shaw there. And Raul Jimenez has messed that up completely. Oof. That's not something he'll want to see again. De Gea spared blushes from the terrible throw. Just keep getting the ball. Neves. Neto. Wow, and you really feel that Wolves are going to score again because they're having all of the ball. Here's Johnny then. And they're off the post. Johnny's gone down. Is there no foul given? No, there's not. And that's really karma, I suppose. Would have been a handball against Pogba, but Wolves have the ball. Neves. Declan Donker for a late equaliser! And how's he missed that? And how has he missed? The goal was not wide open, but oh my. This is a terrible shooting today to a degree. Even though we've seen 5 goals. And now we are in minutes. I don't know where we are. Minute 8, that's the end of the game. Manchester United winning by the skin of their teeth then. It is not really in their hands. They've taken a 3-point lead going into the final day then. But Liverpool have 2 games in hand over them now. And it's all down to them. If they win the next 2 games, Manchester United are going to need hope from the final game. And they've done their part, only just. And they win by 3 goals to 2. It's all in Liverpool's hands now. Manchester United 3, Wolves 2. So, here we go. The vital results of the penultimate week of the Premier League. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Fulham 0. It puts Spurs on 84 points. But as you can see, their title run has finished. And we'll explain why in a moment. Crystal Palace and Southampton a battle at the bottom here. It ended in a stalemate. Brighton lost 3-0 to Fulham. Chelsea put a dent into Manchester City's top 4 aspirations, but they are secure in 4th place. Newcastle United 0, West Ham United 0, Arsenal 2, Leicester 2, and that was the reason why Manchester City is settled in 4th place now. 3-1 winners for Everton then against Crystal Palace. Burnley drawing 1-1 with Aston Villa. Liverpool winning against West Bromwich Albion, 3-1. And then there were some games in hand that played. Southampton won 3-2 against Sheffield United in a crucial game. Leeds were then dealt a blow when they lost 3-0 to Spurs. So why are Spurs out of a title race then? Liverpool then won the game in hand over Newcastle United, meaning all they have to do is equal the result of Manchester United. Even if they lose, then Manchester United need to win. Liverpool only need a point to settle it, or Manchester United can lose. Fulham 1, Wolves 3. Southampton then lost to West Bromwich Albion, and that was the end of the game. So, having a look at the future of the matches in a moment, we'll do that in a second. So, Liverpool now need to only get a point, or Manchester United have to lose against Spurs. Spurs can jump into second with a win over Manchester United, and that'd be a great effort from Ryan Mason, at least in the second half of the season after Jose Mourinho was sacked. Manchester City have confirmed their status in 4th place. That is now done. Leicester City will fight for 5th with Chelsea, Wolves, and Arsenal will stay in 8th, no matter what Newcastle and Everton do now. That's the top 10. Newcastle is safe in 9th. Everton could fight for 10th with Burnley on the final day. West Ham are confirmed to be at least 12th. Aston Villa won't catch them either, so they're in 13th confirmed, although they could lose at 13th to Fulham. West Brom could also overtake them in the final day as well. Brighton could also, or maybe do it if it was a goal difference matter. Now, at the bottom, I think everyone's down. Everyone is down because the most points Leeds can earn is 30 with a win at their final game. Leeds United, Crystal Palace and Sheffield United are already down. They are already down with a game left. Leeds' heroic fight back ends in heartbreaking relegation. They were so close to pulling off one of the greatest escapes in Premier League history, but they have fallen at the last, and they are relegated on with Crystal Palace and Sheffield United to the Championship. So everything at the bottom is academic. The only thing left to settle is who finishes first, and that's between Manchester United and Liverpool. Liverpool only need to better United's result, or equal it, or United can lose. So having a look at the final games of the season, then Fulham will go up against Manchester City. Chelsea will take on Sheffield United. Southampton will take on Burnley. Aston Villa will take on Everton. Liverpool have an easier matchup with it, with a away trip to Crystal Palace, who are relegated. Leeds will take on West Brom. Manchester United will end the season where they began, at Tottenham Hotspur, who are high-flying under Ryan Mason. And finally, Wolves will take on Arsenal, and Leicester will take on West Ham United. Leeds, Sheffield United and Crystal Palace are all down at the top. Liverpool are just a game away, it seems, unless Manchester United can win against Spurs and Liverpool lose.